Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. So I'm coming to you with some makeup playtime, some live application plus reviews of a bunch of new things that I've gotten and I've had for a couple weeks now. And instead of just like putting them on and then doing like a dedicated review on each item, I figured I'd do just one huge chit chat style video. Applying different things and telling you how I feel about them. Now, most of these items are from my Shop Miss A haul that I posted a while ago. That video is now private because someone let me know that when I was showing my list of things that I got, you could like for a brief second see the address that everything was sent to. And even though that's not my home address, still doesn't matter, like, you know, privacy. So I wanted to anyway, revisit, like, just reintroduce you to those products if you haven't seen that video. If you have seen it and just wondering, this is a follow-up for most of those. And just, yeah, talk to you, do some mini reviews. I did my brows. This look that, it's not, I don't have a specific look I'm going for, but it is going to be kind of easy breezy. It's not going to be super high glam, but anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm actually going to do my face before my eyes today because on my eyes, I'm going to be using some of the Shop Miss A velour eyeshadows. They're like a cream eyeshadow, so I don't really have to worry about fallout. So let's go ahead and do my face first because my foundation is not from Shop Miss A, but it is something I want to tell you guys about. So this is the Morphe Fluidity Full Coverage Foundation. Now, I had a whole review video planned, but I don't feel like giving it its own video because there's nothing, it wasn't extremely good. Like, I need to rave about this, but it also wasn't like the worst thing I've ever tried where I need to warn you all about this. It was kind of just mediocre, nothing exciting about it. So yeah, I'm going to use this today. I got the shade F520, which I think is probably the best match for me. I could be a little bit off. I've been having misses matching my foundation. But anyway, as I put this on, I'll tell you guys about it. But I am going to use, I actually washed this for this video because I love it. This is the, oh my God, what is it called? The Beauty Blender from AOA Studio. The brand, the house brand of Shop Miss A. Their $1.55 sponge. Wonderful. I don't see me buying beauty blenders anytime soon. I might regret that when I go to IMAX, but, oh, wonderful. So I'm going to apply this foundation. I also have the concealer as well, but I'm going to apply this and let you guys know about it in the few seconds that it takes me to apply. So it's $18. I got it from Ulta. It does come in 60 shades, which the shades are kind of broken down with undertone and different things like that. Again, this is not a full review because it's boring. I don't feel like doing one on it. Even though I love Morphe and different things, I mean, I have no hesitations about if it ain't all that, it ain't all that. Anyway, again, this shade is F520, which after I told you guys, I don't know if you guys know that conversation I had with a girl at MAC about me being cool, having cool undertones versus warm. I'm all over the place. I have emotional breakdowns when I am trying to find a foundation that matches. But anyway, I think this one's fine once I have my powder and everything on. But anyway, it's okay. I like the coverage. I like the way it looks when it's first applied. Throughout the day, it does wear down. In my opinion, it wears down evenly. My oil kind of broke through a bit. I went to the first day I used this, I went to the gym. I did a whole bunch of extra crap with it. And while at the end of the day, my face still looked more even versus if I wasn't wearing any makeup, but it definitely was like no makeup by the end of the day. And my date was about 12 hours. This is the first day I really put it through a lot. And then I was wearing it, it's actually been the only foundation I've been wearing for the couple weeks since then, since I got it. And yeah, it's just nothing to write home about. But I also didn't get any horrible reactions to it. Like, it did wear down, but it wore down kind of evenly. It didn't oxidize. It looks kind of pink now, but I think that's just the color I chose because this is exactly how it looks every time I put it on. It wore down evenly. My oil was, yeah, it came through. Again, it wasn't the worst. It wasn't as bad as my, that MAC waterproof foundation. Sorry, sipping tea. But it's still nothing to write home about. So the concealer, I feel the same way. I like the concealer a little bit more, but again, still nothing to write home about. It just, I got 2 shades of that. And it is, I got C455 and C425. So my Ulta didn't have the whole range of concealers. Had the whole range of foundations, but I just picked up 2. I'm actually not going to wear these today. Like I said, it's just alright. It's just alright. That's all I got to say about it. Find something better, y'all. Y'all can find something better. But if you like it, you like it. I am going to try a new concealer. This won't be a review, but the drugstore concealers are all over the place. I have the new L'Oreal, I have the new Rimmel Stay Matte, and I have the new Milani Conceal and Perfect. I'm going to go with the Milani today. This is not a review on this. Is the first time I'm wearing it. This is the shade 170 Warm Almond. I'm going to put that on. And I'm actually going to mix because I got each of the concealers. I got 2 shades, a dark one and a light one. Well, a skin tone one-ish and a brightening one. So this is the shade Warm Tan. I'm going to dab that over what I already put down. So beautiful. So far so good with that concealer. But I'm going to set my under eye area and my whole face with the AOA Studio finishing, let me calm down, AOA Studio finishing pressed powders. These are $1 on the Shop Miss A website. I'm going to link the website down below, and I'm going to link straight to this brand's page because there's a lot of stuff on Shop Miss A. But anyway, I'm going to set the under eye with a bit of the finishing pressed powder in the shade Sand. This is not like a banana style powder. It's just one I bought in a lighter shade. So these powders, there's not too much to say in terms, I think they're really average, run of the mill. They're not horrible, but they're not the best in the terms of, I think, why can't I talk and do this at the same time? They are matte. I have 3 shades of the finishing powders. They are matte. They don't add too much of a layer to your skin. Like, it's not going to be a cakey powder. It's a very lightweight, I wouldn't call it super finely milled, but very lightweight on the face. And it does set to be matte. I would say if you're super oily and you need like a long wearing setting powder to stick, these are not going to be it. But if you have normal skin, I think these will be just a perfect setting powder. They're matte. They do the job. They have a little bit of tint to them. Although the color between these two, I have Cafe and I have Chestnut. And to be honest, the color between the two, I can use either one. They kind of look the same. So the tint in these powders is not too bad in the terms of if you think you got the wrong color, it probably will still work for you. But it's a great sorry, I'm unprepared. It is a great just setting powder. Just plain pressed powder. I mean, couldn't put it any other way. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face with this. If I'm doing like heavy situation day, like this is not a full glam powder, absolutely not, but it's definitely for $1, it's definitely a great just pressed powder to set your makeup. I really recommend it for normal skin because what dry skin needs, you know, you can still set with the powder if you have dry skin, but like for oily skin, it's not going to do very much to combat the oil, but it really just sets the makeup nice for an easy day. So we have that. Okay, I do not have a new contour, so let me do that really quickly. Okay, so one of the reasons why I don't do my face before my eyes is because picking out a blush and a highlight shade, I kind of like those to complement my eyes, but whatever. I have, again, from the AOA Studio Perfect line for $1. These are their perfect blushes. I'm not calling them perfect, that's the name of them. I have 4 shades here, and I'm going to go into Auburn, and these are powder blushes. I'm actually, look, I'm being real picky because I'm really disappointed that the blushes, well, not disappointed, but I wish the blushes were larger. I know, how much blush do you need? But I wish they were the same size as like the pressed powders or the pressed highlighters that I'm going to talk about in a minute. They're really small. I don't know. Alright, but anyway, I'm going to go into this shade. This is a warm orangey shade, and this is called Auburn. So I'm gonna go into this. So these blushes, oh my gosh, for $1, you guys, $1, and you're getting pigmented color. Let me just swatch with my finger, although no one wears blush like this. Oh, so pretty. And I need to blend that out a little bit more. But anyway, $1, and they had about 10 shades on the website. Beautiful. The 4 that I got are matte. I'm not sure if there's any shimmery ones, but the 4 that I got are matte. Yeah, the 4 that I got are matte. They're in these containers with the twist off lid, which again, I'm not that much of a fan of because I lose things. But yeah, for $1, I have no issues with the blushes. I recommend them. Again, $1. What else should I say? Matte finish, solid color blush. Lasts all day. It does, stays on my skin. So, recommend. My favorite face products that I picked up are definitely the highlighters. I picked up 2 different types of highlighters from Shop Miss A. I picked up what is called their velour highlighters. So the velour line was what I made. It was the whole theme of making this order. The velour are these bouncy, moussey, textured style cream highlighters. And they have velour eyeshadows that we're going to use today as well. So I picked those up. And I have about 12 colors of those. And then I picked up all 10 of their perfect pressed highlighters. So I'm going to talk about each one of these individually and then show you how I like to wear them. So let's go with the velour ones. So the velour highlighters, again, $1 each. I think I got all the shades. I have quite a few here. They are this, again, bouncy, moussey texture. Looking at the ingredients, they have a little bit of oil in them, silicone in them. They definitely have that, again, that bouncy feel. They're a little bit wetter and more gel-like than, let's say, a Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush, if you guys remember those. But as my nails are very long, so hold on. You can see the imprint made. Yeah. You can see that. So they are very, with that being said, with the wetness or whatever, they're very reflective. On the face. This is a lot. It's a large swatch. They're very reflective on the face. And shiny. They do set down. So I've worn these alone and I've worn these topped with one of the powder highlights, which is my favorite way to wear them. They do set down to almost a cream to powder finish. Almost. Maybe like the next step up from that. But they do set down. One thing I will mention is a lot of these, while not obvious, and by I say a lot, I mean half. While not obvious in swatching, in the pan, when you put them on your face and turn to the light, you do see a little hint of glitter. Like you do see some specks. Some are, in this half of them, some are a little bit more than others. For example, which one is this? Baby? Is this? Yeah, no. It's not that one. I have to find it. Have a little bit more specks of glitter than the other ones. So if you're not a big glitter highlight person, which I'm not, I like pure, you know, just glow, then you might want to steer clear of those shades. But here's another swatch of one. And I noticed that the ones with glitter, it's not just one shade of glitter. It's like multi-dimensional colors to make that type of highlight color, which in reality it's really pretty, but if you're just not a fan of glitter on the face, which I like to be in control of my glitter. That's all I'm gonna say, because I love glitter, but I like to be in control of it. But anyway, they're bouncy. I would assume that eventually they could dry out, so make sure you keep them closed well, but overall they feel really fun to touch. The best way to apply these, I will say, is with your finger and then getting like a fluffy mini kabuki or something like that to blend them out. That's the best way to do this. I haven't tried with a sponge. I would assume it might be okay, but I don't apply highlighter with a sponge, so. I haven't tried with a sponge, but I have done my finger and blended out and everything. And then I've done where I just applied it with my finger and blended out with one of these brushes. And I have done it where I've just applied with the brush and put it on. So those all work just fine. Okay, so that is the velour highlighters. I think they're definitely fun to try. Try a few shades if you like the formula. Like I said, they don't smear all over your face. Once they're there, they are there. They do fade a smidge throughout the day. They're not as vibrant towards the end of the day in terms of highlighter. They're not as vibrant till the end of the day. It's still there, but it's definitely not as fleeky as it would be earlier in the day. That's why my favorite way to wear these is put those on and then top with one of these. Now, this is the AOA Studio Perfect Pressed Highlighters. These pans are huge. These are $1 as well. I just want to let you know something. These are $1 highlighters and you get 0.28 ounces or 8 grams. I just want to take a note because I thought this was bomb. I'm going to let you know now. These are bomb. Beautiful. Okay, $1. Your Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. Where are we? Your Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, you get 8 grams. This is blushed copper. Hold on. Making sure all of mine are universal. Yeah, you get 8 grams. I don't know why I thought it was 6. But anyway, you get 8 grams in a Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. And these are $38. I'm just saying. And the quality of these is a little bit better than these, definitely, but I don't think it's $37 worth better. So, still love them. I'm just letting you guys know if you're on a budget. Beauty on a budget right here. Anyway, I have all 10 shades of these, but these are a pressed highlighter. Brain fart. A pressed highlighter. I'm going to swatch this one for you. None of the ones I have glitter in them, unlike the velour ones. They're really smooth, light reflecting highlights. They do lean a little bit on the lighter side. You're not going to get any deep golds in this collection. Not to say they're not women of color friendly, but you're not going to get any deep golds, deep bronzes. You're getting light rose golds, champagnes, those kind of thing. I'll show you my favorite though. This is the deepest highlighter. These two are the deepest. This one here, Monarch, and this yellow gold here, Gilded. So, and they are both beautiful, but I just wanted to show you, you know, what you're working with. Anyway, these are long wearing highlighters. They stay on my face all day without the velour one. I'm talking on its own right now. Beautiful, light reflecting. Again, they're lightweight highlighters, which pretty much everything in this line is more on the lightweight side, meaning you're going to have to build up to that Instagram glam highlight, which not a problem because they are buildable and they do build up. But like, it's not going to be a one swipe full-on opaque color highlight. It's going to be a take your brush and go back and forth and build up that glow. And you'll have that glow and it'll stay, but you're just going to have to put a little bit more effort into these, which I don't mind for $1. It's still going to come out. You just got to, you know, a little bit more work. But I love to use both of these together. So that's what I'm going to do today. I kind of forgot what I was doing. I sat there and talked about them for a moment. For a very long time. I'm going to go into Lucky and put that on. And you know what? Just for sake of doing it, I'm going to blend it with my sponge. Top Lucky with Monarch. So let's move on to the eyes. I've already primed them, but I am going to play with the velour eyeshadow. So the velour eyeshadows are the same concept as the velour highlighters, the same consistency, same everything. The only difference is these are in shimmers and mattes. And so I'm going to go ahead and do a quick look. Again, easy breezy. Easy breezy. Alright, so I'm going to start with this matte shade, this orange matte. And this is called Secret. It's going to go in the crease simply because it's a warm shade that I want to put in my crease. So fluffier brushes work better with these, you guys. I'm going to be honest, I have not tried to use my finger because my nails are too long for all that. So this orange is probably even too light for the crease, but I really like this shade. It's a peachy orange. Again, it's called Secret. They are thinner in consistency than the ColourPop Super Shock shadows. Maybe I should zoom in. Super Shock shadows. They're way creamier. Creasing, I use a primer, so I'm gonna let you guys know I can't really attest to creasing. I haven't had too much. It probably, oh, that look a hot mess. That's just me. Poor application. It probably creased a bit, to be honest. And by a bit, I mean a little bit. These work well. I will say now, these work the best as a base to other eyeshadows, which I have done specifically with, where is it? This purpley one here. And I was playing around with another look. So I can say, I'm going to assume that all of them will work that way. But anyway. Alright, I'm going to define my crease just a smidge more with a deeper shade. This one's the shade Deeper. Deeper. So. You guys, this is a very quick look. Again, the best way I recommend these is as a base to another shadow. But they're not the worst cream eyeshadows in terms of they set down pretty decently. I don't have enough matte shades here to really give you a true opinion on them. The ones that I have, I like the colors. But like, I wish there was like a matte black and like, I don't know. There's more shades for me to get my vibe in terms of eyeshadow. Looks a little bright and ashy on screen. Not ashy in real life. I would say maybe the lighter shades, if they do have lighter shades, they might look ashy. Lighter matte shades, they probably would look ashy on my skin. I don't have any though. I'm going to take this beautiful shade here. One of the ones I haven't touched yet that I saved specifically for this video. Cherish. Oh, look at it. This is what it looks like untouched. Finally can use it. See, this one, sorry, can you tell I'm getting excited? Ugh, come on. Swatching them all. There's not really a pattern on top. This one is probably my favorite shade. And this is called Holiday. It's like a taupey, I don't know, horrible at colors, but that's what it looks like. What else? I also like, oh, Borderline. I'm surprised I don't have more nail marks in them. Trying to open them up. Let's watch this one. This is what Borderline looks like. Oh, you guys. Look at that. They're absolutely stunning. But just again, just like with the highlighters, my recommendation for the best application is to set them with another powder. Just to bring out the vibrancy and the longevity of them. Alright, finally I'm going to use this one. Cherish. See, I think ahead. I didn't know what kind of video I wanted to do, but I definitely wanted to show how they look untouched. And so I specifically did not touch this one. Alright. Here we go. I'm using well, all my brushes are synthetic, but fingers with these shadows definitely bring out the most pigment. Definitely. But they ain't no chumps with a brush either. So, just letting you know. Something pretty on the lid. Why does the top look so, it's so bright and ashy on camera, but in real life it's very neutral in terms of my crease. So yeah, really cute. I actually have used this darker brown, this cool brown, whatever you want to call it, gray taupe brown, smudged under the eye. I'm not going to do that today because I actually woke up with a lot of irritation in my contacts and eyes. I probably need to take them out. So I'm going to not risk too much on the eyes, but wanted to do this video anyway. I am really washed out and ashy in this camera. This is not looking good on camera for these products, I swear. Looking pretty good in person. Let me see something. Let me turn this off. There we go. Yeah, not as bad. It's definitely the lights. Anyway, moving on. Okay. Where am I? I want to talk about the lashes. I did pick up some of their premium lashes, $1.55. This is the style Brianna. They're not my favorite. However, I might try some more styles because I love the style of them. But this band, the band is a little bit thick. I've worn them about 2 to 3 times. I gotta keep wearing them to get that band to loosen up. They were definitely stiff. And like stiff looking in terms of the band. The lashes themselves are light and whispery and fluttery, but that band was really still a little bit of a tough struggle. I want to look and see if there are any thinner bands or different styles, because for $1.55, they're definitely beautiful, glam, multi-layered lashes. That band is just something I might have to play with, and I want to try a couple more before I make that decision on, is it the band, like is it all of them, or whatever. I don't have any new lip products. No, I really don't. But I wanted to kind of just play with some of the Shop Miss A and tell you my thoughts on them. These I got from Makeup Revolution, you guys. This is just a sidebar. These, I'm not going to shake them up yet. This is the Glow Revolution Prime Set and Glow Illuminating Face and Body Spray. So it looks really boring. All the juices at the bottom. So this one is the Eternal Gold. So I'm going to shake it up. These were $15 at Ulta. There's so much new stuff happening in the drugstore area too. I just couldn't handle it. This reminds me so much. Let's see if we can focus on it. I don't know if it's going to catch it. Of the MAC Fix Plus Gold. Oh. You can see I just sprayed it on. See that glow, that gold? I even sprayed it in my face. So excited for that. Now, this one, honey, the bronze. This is called Timeless Bronze. Ready for the shake up? As I keep spraying my face. So excited. So that's just a little preview of something else. You know, let's just go ahead and bronze the face up. Let's just... Why not? Yum, honey. Yum. So, thanks for playing with me. In conclusion, my favorite products are definitely the velour highlighters and the pressed highlighters, with the pressed highlighters beating the velour highlighters a little bit, simply because I like powders more than creams. The eyeshadows are doing pretty well. Again, you might get a little bit of creasing. I used a primer, and I think if I did not, I would have had a lot more, because I do have oily lids and things like that. Also with the creams, it is a learning curve. If you're not really feel like dealing with all that, I don't mind. I don't blame you. If you want to try something from the velour, I'm going to pick the highlighters before the eyeshadows. Definitely the pressed highlighters though. And everything else kind of falls where it will in between or whatever. So no absolute duds. And I found a favorite item out of all these, so I think that's a success. Anything else? I do want to mention, like, put it into perspective. With that order, I spent like $54. And I have, my highlighters are the favorite item, and I have 10 of those. So looking at it as if I didn't get anything else, I just spent $5.40 on new highlighters each, which still makes everything worth it to me. I like that. I've been trying to think about how I spend my coins and everything on products, and just seeing, like, with big hauls and everything, what's worth it, what's not. I don't know. Thought I'd share that perspective with you all. But yes, if you have any questions, comments, concerns about any of the products mentioned in the video, feel free to leave it down below. I love you all, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.